Testament to our Italian heritage and passion for tradition. Indulge your senses and experience the luxury of Perlier.
All right, it is a simple concept. Change your tank, feel better. That's all we have to say. Change your tank, feel better. Like, I love simplicity. I don't want to have to do a lot more exercising. I don't want to have to change my diet much. But daggone it, if I can change just simply the clothes I wear and feel a lot better, I'm 100% in. I said it before, I'm a huge fan of Tommie Copper. I've been wearing Tommie Copper since it launched 15, 16 years ago, and I love it because it's a really easy, simple solution to really feeling better because of the technology and what they do. All right, ready for a little history lesson? Last time I saw Laura Baker, we were both together, and it was last year. We had the Tommie Copper and Copper Life bra that everybody loved. It has this amazing support in the back. Great, great, great. We sold in a single day 40,000. Brought it back, sold another 30,000 of them. We are launching tonight the same concept in the bra, which we'll get into, but it is so much better. We're doing a tank, which is revolutionary. Now, normally, if you were to buy this and go to Tommie Copper, it's an $80 value. Because of the technology, what it does, the benefits for you, we've got it exclusively for $44.99. Here are the colors, and then we'll talk sizing, and then I'll get Laura out to tell you all about the great story behind it. This is the mahogany. Then we have your classic black, everybody loves. That's what I'm wearing. Classic white, you can't go wrong with those. We have what we're calling here the nude, and then finally we have the gorgeous navy. We have never done the tank. We've never done navy or the mahogany in any colors whatsoever, and the size-wise, we're going through a small through 3X, so small through 3X. I normally wear a medium. I went for a large, and I made a mistake. I should have worn the medium. I did. I go absolutely true to size, guys. I kind of went, I've never tried this one before because it's brand new. Go true to size to get the max benefits. Miss Laura Baker, how are you?
Hi, I'm great.
I got to brag on her. Laura does a lot of things with us here at HSN. She does a lot of wellness and fitness items. She also does the NFL with me when that comes around, and it's coming soon.
Yes.
I'm very excited. But she also, in kind of your past life, she was an anchor, a TV anchor specializing in wellness. So this is obviously your sweet spot.
It
and
is,
Tommie
yes.
Copper and Copper Life, I mean, it's been just incredible.
Yeah, I feel so blessed to be able to bring things that I'm really passionate about.
Yes.
And I love this because it's one of those things where, like, when you put on a tank top, you can help reduce all that stress that's building in our neck and shoulders. I mean, and that's the difference that this makes. We don't have to make the doctor appointment, the PT appointment, the therapist appointment. You have to go reach for something out of the cabinet to start to feel better. You can put on a tank top with our pressure relief panels to literally help reduce the aches and pains in your body. And that's what makes such a difference in this.
So good. And then if it wasn't even better than that, the whole bottom section has slight compression and totally slims your midsection. So very funny.
It is so
I came
slimming.
on the set and Debbie and Julie were leaving. And Debbie looks at me and she goes, girl, you look so skinty. And I go, girl, that's because I am wearing this. All the way around the bottom. Right? It literally smooths out your body. It feels so good. It doesn't roll up. It doesn't squeeze you to death. It's just doing its job. And you can really feel, Laura, that back support, how it's really helping and supporting your neck, your shoulders, your back. But the benefit beyond the bra is now we've got the whole waist, tummy, and hip
slimming
area.
in here. So what it is, it gives you that 14% spandex across the entire front. So this is where it feels a little bit like shapewear, but it's not as tight or cumbersome as shapewear.
Yes.
Really, it's really soft, it's comfortable, but it's incredibly smoothing. So if you want to wear this as a layering piece underneath to be more smooth, you certainly can. If you want to wear it by itself, just to work out with a pair of jeans and something, a cute little pair of heels, you can do that too. But then across the back, what you get is you get that smoothing here in the hips and underneath. But now we're giving you that extra support in our pressure relief panels right here on top. So this is supporting the upper spine. This is supporting the shoulder blades, the shoulders, and of course, so much of the tension that happens in our neck happens because of all the tension that's happening in this region, right?
For sure.
So what this does, it helps to pull those shoulders down, back, and relaxed. down, back, and relaxed. And when you go down, back, and relaxed, all of a sudden, your posture is a little bit better. You stand up a little bit easier. You notice because your alignment is proper, what happens is you start to even breathe easier. You start to feel better, and you notice that those shoulders just automatically pull back without having that hunching over that we do at a computer board or vacuuming or picking up toys off of the floor or mopping or standing or whatever, right?
You really
it just pulls you back right away, and it does it in a really comfortable manner without you having to think about it.
Super comfortable, and the girls aren't squished.
Right.
Let me add, right, girls? The girls are not squished. That's a huge point, because sometimes if you get something that's super supportive and all that kind of good stuff, you think, oh my goodness, I feel like my chest is going to be crushed. No, it pulls you back, and yet the girls are very relaxed and comfortable in the front. And remember, I love the fact that it slims out the tummy, the hips, the belly area, all the way around. So even your tops, like my Colleen Lopez one I'm wearing, looks fantastic. All right, so here's what we're going to do, Laura, a couple bits of business here. Number one, I'm going to say hello to my lovely models. Hi, gals. How are we? Fabulous. You look good. Okay, so I have Miss Beth, who's our strawberry blonde over there. Miss Beth, you're 5'3", and today you are wearing what size? The small. The small. You're wearing the small. Great. And that would be your normal size or extra small? Extra small. Oh, small. Okay, but the smallest is the lowest we got. There you go. All right, now let's see. Teresa. Did I say it right? Tressia, I'm sorry, and I know you too. Sorry, Tressia. I haven't seen you in a while. You're 5'9", and you're wearing the medium. Yes. Okay, very good. And then Faye, hello, Faye. She's 5'7", and you're wearing the large. Yes. Okay, very good. And that's all basically true to size.
Are they true to size?
What?
Yeah, that's what I was asking. If they're all true to size?
Yeah. Well, other than she needed an extra small because she's a petite little thing. But she's wearing the small. So, it's going to work. But here, the whole point being, go with your normal size. I made the mistake. I didn't know what it was going to be like. I should have trusted Tommy Copper and Copper Life. And I went for the large thinking I'm going to be too, it's going to be too much compression. I'll be too squished. I made a mistake. I should have gone for the medium because medium is my size. So definitely go for your right size.
And they've done a really good job with sizing on this one.
One more thing.
So
sorry.
Go ahead.
We're busy. Please go to hsn.com if you want to make sure. I love doing midnight. It's great because I have all the colors, I got all the sizes, but we are swamped. If you can please go to hsn.com or use your phone camera thing, do the scan code down there. It'll take you immediately to buying this. You skip the big long wait. You don't have to wait. Click, click, click. You're done. Get it in the cart and get it ordered and do it now. We also have free shipping, and you'll see that throughout the hour, which is really awesome. So if you can, I know we're really slammed, just jump to hsn.com. It's the way to go.
And I want to show you a couple things up here, and then we'll go back to the colors and that type of thing. But the reason I want to show it to you is one of the things that's really important is that to be able to have a nice wider strap. So many times when you're wearing a tank top, especially if you're wearing one as a layering piece, they have these little skinny straps, and so then you can't wear a traditional bra underneath it because you can see it, and most of us don't really love to wear those strapless bras because they don't hold the girls up. So with this, you can wear a sports bra underneath it, a regular bra underneath it, you're going to be fine. It has a very flattering neckline. It has a great little scoop right there where it can show a pretty necklace, but it's not so low that you're having any, security issues with anything like that. And I also love the underarm holes because it comes up enough to make everything smooth in this area also. So it's very, very smoothing when you wear it there. And of course, smoothing across the tummy area, across the hips, down across the bottom. The length is fantastic on this because it's that nice length that if you want to tuck it into a pant or a skirt, you certainly can, but it will stay in place even if you put it outside, because on the back they did this fantastic little silicone grip. So when you're standing and sitting, you're not constantly adjusting this tank top at all. And then of course, the magic that we all talk about, where we hold our stress. I don't know about you, but for me, where do I hold my stress? It's right here. It is in these shoulder blades so much. And you notice it because what happens is your ears start to get, your shoulders start to get closer to your ears, right? All of a sudden, your shoulders are supposed to be down here and back, but you start to go like this, and you can feel the tension climbing and climbing and climbing, and it gets closer and closer and closer. This helps to pull it down. It helps to make it relaxed. It helps to put you where you're supposed to be, and then reduces that stress, reduces the tension. We talk about the aches and pains and muscle soreness. It literally helps to melt that away while you're wearing a tank top. Speaking of melting away, this is machine washable. Don't have to worry about that. It is tumble dry low, easy to take care of. It is moisture wicking. For those of us who are starting to have those personal
hang
summers.
on, guys. I want you to repeat that again.
Moisture wicking.
This is huge because a lot of times you think, oh, you're going to put me in a tank, it's going to do all these benefits, I'm going to sweat, and you're not.
You are not going to sweat in this because it will help to keep you dry with that moisture wicking. And our consumer perception study, check this out. More than 92% of customers agree they love the style of the tank. It's made from quality materials. It is, as you will always get from Copper Life by Tommy Copper, and it provides support around the midsection, and of course this is that shoulder support, so it provides support up there in that area also. One last thing, I know I'm going to give it back to you, but patented technology. It's Copper's energy, right?
Yes.
So that's copper and zinc permanently infused into all the fibers, not just into the shoulder support area, but the entire tank top. I encourage you to research Copper online. What we did is we combined it with zinc. One of the really cool things about that when it comes to fabric is that it means it helps prevent, and it's antibacterial, right? It helps prevent microbial fibers from growing onto the fiber, and so it prevents it from getting stinky.
It's not
also.
stinky.
So,
and also, I would encourage you, we can't do it on the air, we don't have enough time, but if you go and just look up Copper technology against your skin, wearing it, all that kind of good stuff, there's a gazillion benefits. And that's literally why, in fact, I just posted a video. Last night I came in, I had my Copper Life crop little leggings on, and I wear them constantly. I even wear stuff to bed from Copper Life. I'll even wear a long sleeve shirt if I'm really feeling it, just because it's so amazing to have it against your skin and literally having it surrounding you and touching you. If you're gonna buy a tank or even wear a tank, why not wear one that has incredible benefits? You'll feel it immediately. And by the way, I just slipped it over my head. It was really easy to put on. It's not one of those super compression things, guys, so don't worry about that. The girls are comfy. You do feel it pull on your back, though, which is really neat. It really gets your shoulders down, as you said, and really straightens up your back for you, and then all that other technology just goes into effect. So if you're going to wear a tank, let's wear a smarter tank that's actually making you feel better. It just makes sense to me. And I love it, too, because it's not some crazy commitment like, Suze, you got to go out and work out for 2 hours every day. You got to dramatically change your diet. Oh, you got to take 8,000 vitamins. No, I'm just going to change something I would like to wear anyway. And it's super high quality. It's not like a lame tank you buy and after a couple washing it's falling apart. This is designed to last for years. My leggings, I am telling you, my leggings are probably 15 years old, and they're still, I literally wore them into work yesterday, and if you go online to my Facebook or Instagram, you will see me in Copper Life, Tommy Copper crop little leggings. I love them, and they last and last. All right, update. White is the most limited right now. If you want the white, I mean, everybody loves the white and black. The white's the most limited going into this first look. The nude is the easiest to dissolve under your clothing. So if you really want something that's close to your skin tone, it'll dissolve away, that's a great choice. Both Laura and I are wearing the black. Obviously, I mean, I wear a ton of black. This is actually #1 most popular. And then we have 2 new colors we've never offered before. Mahogany, which is also a great skin tone color as well. And also the blue, the navy blue we have, that is a brand new color that we've never offered in any version of basically anything we've ever done. Little heads up, because I know, once again, we're busy, and I apologize for that. You probably want to go to hsn.com. That's the way you bypass everybody. And I'm really, really sorry that we are so busy. We knew this was going to be huge. You guys love the bra. We literally launched it, and we didn't even get all the airings in the day we launched the bra, and we sold 40,000 first hit, and then we brought it back in stock and sold another 30,000 of them, and that was last year. This is the only time we're offering it. It's 100% brand new. We've never offered before. So if you loved the bra, imagine now going with the tank, and what the tank does so much better than the bra is now we're slimming down the tummy area, the hips, the buttocks, this whole midsection just becomes super, super smooth. So this is like a great tank on steroids. And then, of course, you get all the health benefits that really what has made Tommy Copper so famous and so beloved around the world, with millions and millions of pieces sold. Little heads up on this one, too. We have the compression socks back in stock. Yes. And it's the only time we're offering them this summer. They're normally at today's special. Laura and I have launched those for years and years and years together. We're not doing it this year, and yet they're coming up at the lowest price per pair we've ever offered. And they're even better than ever before. So lots of reasons to stick around with us tonight.
Yes, we have lots and lots of compression clothing that's going to help you feel better, literally from head to toe this hour, which is what I really love. We are covering every portion of your body. When it comes to this with the tank top, this is the first time time. We have brought you other tank tops in the past. We brought you a lower back support one last fall that was very popular, but you guys actually said to us, okay, we love the lower back support, but it's our neck and shoulders that are giving us the tension, right? Yeah. So here we are. This is the solution to that neck and shoulder issue. 80% of Americans, get this, Suzanne, 80% complain about back pain. That is a massive portion of people, and I think all of us do it, right? Like, you just sleep wrong, or you pick up a toy off of the floor, and all of a sudden you're like, ooh, okay, I just did something wrong right there. And immediately it just destroys your entire day, sometimes days and days on end, because you just don't feel good, right? So you're pulling out the hot pad, you're trying to take medicine, you're doing whatever. Well, this is such a great thing because not only does it reduce the recovery time of your muscles, so if you put this on, you've already worn something out on your body, it'll actually help you feel better faster, but it also is preventative, so it helps to support your body while you're doing those chores. Maybe it's summer gardening that you're doing. Maybe coming up in the winter, you are going to be shoveling snow, right? This is a great layering piece. So put it underneath your sweaters and turtlenecks and coats to give you that extra support underneath too. So it truly does become that year-round piece. I love here that on Tresia, she has our new leggings. By the way, you were talking about your leggings. We have brand new leggings in. They are available on hsn.com, and we'll be showing them later today too. But with her, you have the legging, and we have it color coordinated back to the shoulder support tank top that we're showing you. She can literally go like this and go for a walk. She can go work out. She can go to the gym. She can go. For me, I wear this to Pilates. This is what I wear to Pilates all the time, right? And then when you turn her around, you can actually see how it has that shoulder support. It just looks like a tank top, and these shoulder support panels just sort of blend right in, and it looks like it's a design right there. It looks like it's intended to be that diagonal pattern rather than being something really that's truly therapeutic.
Right, exactly. And I do want to show the other two gals that are with us as well, only because everybody's got a different shape and size.
Styles.
Yeah, I love, and everybody wears it differently, whether you're just going to work out, you're hanging out. I would wear this under sweaters and stuff. Even if you never saw it, I would wear this as just a core piece.
You absolutely could. And the thing is that core piece is literally supporting your core. I mean, that's what's so amazing about it. I mean, it truly is a core piece, not only to what you're wearing, but also to your body as well. You feel better when you're wearing our compression. What compression does, it helps the blood circulate in your body, right? But the only way that works is by having it on. When that happens, you feel better. Your body starts to just rejuvenate, right? And then you also help to reduce the aches and pains and muscle soreness. But it can be our little secret. Nobody at home has to know that you're literally wearing a therapeutic tank top, because look at how beautiful Faye looks, right? So she can see her, and I mean, she just looks like she is ready to go to the Hamptons and have a little glass on a yacht, glass of wine on a yacht. I mean, right? And nobody would ever know. And if you're doing that in July, it's moisture wicking, so it's going to help keep you cool.
And it's not going to stink.
And it's not going to smell.
So when you're on the yacht, you are not going to stink, which is really helpful, because you typically don't want to stink when you're on a yacht, I guess. You know, I don't go on yachts, so that's what I'm guessing. Most people are smelling.
We'll take invitations, though.
Yes, we will. We'll be glad to. If you want to invite us, we'll wear our tanks and be very good company. That's all I'm saying. All right, and again, we've got everybody's different shape, different size. Just buy your top size. I'm just like you. I was like, well, they're going to do a tank, and it's going to have this kind of cool mechanics to it. I thought, I'll get the large, because I'm a little concerned it's going to be too tight. I screwed up. I should have worn the medium, and I am a medium. Absolutely go for your correct size. So I'm your test dummy. You know, I did it. I was like, I did. I'm so, you know, I shouldn't doubt, but I really was concerned, because you know what's happened in the past? Maybe you've tried some other compression pieces from other companies, and they have been so squishy. You couldn't even get your breath. It was so tight. You know what I'm talking about? They're so uncomfortable. Well, this is not. It literally go for your size, because when you go for your size, then you really feel the benefit. Now, even in the large, I actually feel the benefit on the back. Like, it's there. I know it's working. There's nothing that's scratchy. There's nothing that's tight. There's nothing that's binding. I love the fact that if you loved the bra, and we sold so many of those, now you're getting the benefit of the back of that bra, but the benefit of slimming down your waist, your hips, your tummy area, your whole tummy. This whole midsection is amazing. The other thing is, you mentioned the length. I love that Tommy, Copper, and Copper Life did a great length on this. In fact, it comes in officially at blah, 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 blah. I don't know. It's not on my card, but I'll show you on me. So I want you to see what I really like is look at the length on this. If I wanted to pull it down even farther, I could. So you can go really low. And remember, it stays there because of that silicone band, which was brilliant. They added that. But if you want want to zhuzh it up and have it, you know, a little more zhuzhy, it's going to stay exactly where you put it. And you can see it's a really nice long leek. You get lots of coverage on it. It's not like a little weird crop that's kind of uncomfortable to wear. So here's what's happening, everybody. Once again, if you don't mind, I implore you go to hsn.com. I know it can be really frustrating when you try to buy something because you're just like me. I don't want it to sell out. I hate missing my colors, and then I miss my size, and I'm like, what the heck? As a matter of fact, yesterday we had these towels on, a 10-piece towel set, and I bought them immediately after I got off the air. They were great towels. This is another one of those. I don't want you to wait, but if you can, go to hsn.com. That is the way that you just jump to the front. I always say, you know, when you're in a store and the grocery line's like 10 long, and then that one you see the cashier coming up to the one, and then you're the next up and you get to run over there. That's exactly what hsn.com is like. You just skip the whole line and you run to the front, and then boom, we're taken care of really quickly. If you want the white, that is the most limited. The black, as always, is the most popular. I love the nude, and now the new mahogany are great skin tone colors, which is awesome, and great brown for fall anyway. And then, of course, we have that gorgeous navy that's also brand new. We have small through 3X.
Correct.
Great. Okay,
yes,
perfect.
And it is definitely true to size. If you want to go the exact measurement, it's the largest circumference of the largest part of your chest. And so we have that available on .com. But for me, I wear a large in t-shirts. I wear a large in this. You wear a medium in shirts. You would wear a medium in this. And so that's the one thing that's really nice about this is true to size. And what's else is great is because it is compression, it's a gentle compression. So it hugs and smooths your body. So it actually helps make you look a little bit slimmer. Helps everything just be smoother when you're wearing it too. So if you want to wear it as a layering piece to smooth everything else out underneath, you can absolutely do that as well. On top of that, then you are getting that shoulder support that's here with our pressure relief panels that are built right in. You can see how they have the diagonal right here. So that's a pressure relief panel here, and then this is the second pressure relief panel in this area. And what this does, it helps to support your upper spine, your shoulder blades, and of course the upper portion of your body here on the back. So many of us complain about that tension and the stress that builds in this region, but it doesn't just end here. When you're building it here, all of our joints are connected. So this shoots up into your neck. So when you're wearing this, this helps to reduce the pressure in this area, which then also helps to melt that pressure away that we tend to build up in our neck too.
And here's the other benefits too, and I get to read this, which is pretty cool. It helps relieve minor muscle aches and pains and muscle soreness. You're just wearing a tank top, right?
Yeah.
Reduces muscle recovery time. So let's say you're going to wear this out gardening. Remember, because of the copper zinc technology, you're not going to smell and you're not going to sweat, right? It's not going to retain heat when you're out gardening. Let's say you're a little sore after gardening. Well, guess what? As you're wearing this, it helps the muscle recovery time. You know, so if you are doing a workout, or if you are doing Pilates or whatever, if you're doing yoga, or maybe you've just overdone yourself while you're wearing it, at the same time, it's going to help release the muscle recovery time, or help improve your muscle recovery time. It's really, really super remarkable what it can do. Machine wash, tumble dry. You don't have to baby it. You don't have to put it in a little, you know, a lingerie bag because it's so precious. Wear it and love it. And I'm telling you, I know it's not a $19 tank. There's plenty of those out there, but they do zero for you. I mean, literally nothing for you.
Well, they make it worse.
Well, good point.
You know, I mean, not only do they do zero for you, they actually make you look worse underneath your clothing because they bunch up all on the waist area.
Right.
And then you look like you have all these little donut, you know, ripples over here underneath your clothes, and it's not nice and smoothing. Plus, those get bent out of shape. They lose their color quickly. They have the little spaghetti straps that tend to break apart and fall down and the whole thing, you know. So with this, I mean, I will tell you, I have been wearing my Copper Life by Tommy Copper tank tops for years. I've been with the company for 6 years. I still wear the tank top that I got on the very first day, and it still looks like it looked on the very first day. And you may not know me, but I am a brutally honest person. I would not say that if it wasn't true, and it is. They still look amazing, and I put them in the washing machine, I put them in the dryer, so they're so easy to maintain and take care of, and they feel good on your skin. They're so soft against your skin. They actually feel amazing rather than get you a little bit more hot and sweaty and get out of shape and all of that thing, because they also have our proprietary fabric in here, which has that bounce back. It has that elasticity. So no matter what you're doing, it always bounces back into shape.
Which is great, and it retains that shape. And remember, it retains all the technology and the properties that you get by buying a Copper Life Tommy Copper item. It's great. That's why when you invest in it once, I mean, you're literally wearing this for years, and I think it'll actually be your go-to. If you've got a tank that you really love wearing only for style, for fashion, I think this is going to replace that easily because it is that comfortable. You could literally be, have you ever worn something that's really compression-y or like too tight, and then you sit on the couch for a little bit and it's kind of owie right around the belly area? This isn't. It's unbelievably smooth and soft and comfortable. So I know it's not a $20 tank, but they don't do anything for you, and you're going to wear them anyway. So even if you try one tonight, you've got 30 days, you'll know immediately. It feels good. You feel your shoulders getting pulled back and relaxed, but not jerked back. Everything's very gentle, but it's really working. That's what's so cool about it. All right, here are the colors. We've got your beautiful nude color, very popular. White is now the most limited. Black is the #1 most popular right now. We have the brand new mahogany, and then of course we have that navy color, 0 through 3X. Absolutely go with your regular sizing. Do not do what I did. Don't cheat up because you do not have to. That's how well that fits. And remember, we've got it available today. Instead of $79.50, we're at $44.99. That's what you'd pay on the Tommy Copper website. And on top of that, we have free shipping. So it's a great way to save a lot of money, especially if you're getting a couple of these. Okay, just a quick reminder too, we've got a lot more coming up. There's free exchanges. I love this. So let's say you get this home and maybe you do have an ish and you're like, oh, I should have gone up or down a size. Or maybe you're like me and you cheated up and you shouldn't have. You can actually exchange it for free. I did this on a pair of jeans. It was a DG2 pair of jeans, and my exchange got to me before I even wrapped up and sent my jeans back, so it works really good and very fast, right? So if you'd like to get this tonight, no worries, no problem. We'll take care of you, and that all happens for free if you do need to exchange it. All right, please, if you can, once again, I know I sound like a broken record, but go to hsn.com, guys, because that's the way you can shop for any of the items. Also, big heads up, you guys wait and wait and wait every year for us to do our compression socks today's special. We are not, although we're doing a weekly deal drop, and it's actually the best per pair value we've ever offered coming up in tonight's show, and we're launching them, and new colors too, which is really fun. All right, so now we have another thing. It's going to be about 2 minutes on this one. It's very, very quick. It is called our Copper Life Better Ice Cold Relief Cap. If you have a headache, girl, if you're having one of those moments in a woman's life where you're just burning up, this is gorgeous.
This is absolute heaven. So it is a 360-degree cap. All you do is just slide it on just like this. Notice it has the nose notch here, so if you want to slide it on over your eyes, you really can. So if you have, you know, that morning puffiness around here, if you had a little bit too much wine last night, if the kids are just absolutely driving you batty, you pull this out of the freezer and you put it on and you immediately start to feel the difference. So could you do an ice pack? You can do an ice pack, but you're not going to want to put an ice pack over your head, right? Because it's not comfortable. It's going to melt all over the place. This is called Better Ice. So what it is it's actually a gel. Look at this. So it has this wonderful gel. It's malleable, it's soft, and it just forms right around your head. So it goes right over everything. Incredibly, incredibly soft and comfortable. Even when it's frozen, it still has this ability to be able to move wherever you want it to, and it just melts away the stress.
We have plum, we have royal, we have gray. Now, here's what I like about it. It almost feels like a weighted blanket, but really soft and comfortable. I love weighted things, and I love, especially if I can't sleep well, I love to have some weight on my eyes. I don't know if you do. I love it. I'll even put my arm over my eyes just to give me some weight.
I actually have a weighted eye mask.
Right? They're fabulous. Yeah, they're so good.
They're amazing.
This is also feels like that too, but this really much more comfortable, much softer.
So it's a gentle compression.
Thing, even if you don't want to freeze it.
So it's a 365-degree gentle compression. So it wraps around your head and it just goes all the way around. You leave it in the freezer, and then what you do is you just pull it out of the freezer when you're ready to wear it. You can wear it for 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 30 minutes. It's truly completely up to you, but it's so soft. It is so flexible, eliminates those messy leaks entirely, and you start to feel that tension melt away. I have one little tip. It comes inside of this plastic bag. bag when you get it at home. Keep the plastic bag because this is what you're going to want to put it in the freezer.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
Right?
Keep the bag.
So keep the bag.
And also, just FYI, it's got all the copper zinc technology, so it's not going to stink. It's antimicrobial. It's got the benefits of copper, which around your head, can you imagine?
Yes.
Like, that's huge. So anyway, stay on the line for that. One size fits pretty much everybody. We just have the one size. It's very stretchy, by the way, although it has great recovery, so it really does stretch, so you should be in pretty good shape. All right, Miss Laura, we got to continue on. Come over here.
All right.
Yes, I am so excited about this next item, y'all, because the socks are back. They are back, and we're so excited about it. Now, what happens is, when we do a Copper Life, we do the compression socks, and I will say we've sold just here in HSN over 1 million of them. They're wildly popular. What happens is every summer we do a Today Special featuring the socks, and every summer we, again, sell out. I can't tell you how many times we've done it, because they are, quite frankly, the best compression socks you'll ever own. We are not doing that this summer, but here's what we are doing. We're doing a weekly deal drop, and we're launching it right now, so you guys are the very first ones to see this. And here's what's even better. If we did a Today Special, it'd be a great value. Tonight, per pair, it's the lowest price we've ever offered, and it's actually better than ever before because now they're using bamboo, which is so soft, it's natural, it's wonderful, it's amazing. So here's what you're choosing. We've got a couple options. We have the ankle or over the calf, okay? So you've got both options. We have the over the calf regular and over the calf wide. Then all you're doing is picking, do you want conch shell, which is the first set you're seeing here. First time we've ever done a 6-pack. And we're gonna have to get way up and over, guys, to see all the colors.
You can stand those up. They stand up.
Yeah, let's just do this. This is gonna be a whole lot better. There we go. Oh, no, maybe not. All right, so this is the, oh, well, no, they're falling out. All right, maybe we won't. We'll just do it this way. So this is the conch shell, which is all these awesome. We've got a black, we have lots of pairs of coral color, we have a white, and we have a really fun little, like, sporty stripe color. The next one's gonna be what's called Coastal Sea. It's all mint greens and blues. Love, love, love. Again, you get a pure white on that one. This one is always the favorite. It's called the Basics. You get 2 white, 2 black, 2 gray. Perfect, perfect. And then finally on your end, this one is Winter Fresh, which is kind of like a really dark blue, isn't it? Not a navy.
It is. Isn't it
like
pretty?
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Grays and whites.
It's sort of that deep sea blue. They call it Winter Fresh. I think it's like this majestic deep sea that you would see in Bali or something. Like, it looks amazing. Did you mention that it comes in regular and wide sizing? I'm sorry. I was grabbing my 10 unit. I want to show it to you because I want you to be able to see the difference between the regular and the wide calf. So the regular calf is at 18-inch circumference, and the wide calf goes between a 20 and 22-inch circumference up there for you. You can literally see the difference right there. So that was something that you guys actually requested from us, and it's very hard to make a wide calf sock, for the record, because they have to use a different machine and it doesn't always work right. So they really went to work at Tommy Copper to give us a sock that gives us a 4-way stretch, not only in the wide, but then also in our regular socks. I mean, take a look at how much stretch there is. And that's one of the biggest complaints about compression socks, is how hard they are to put on and take off, right? Most people can't do it by themselves. That's the whole reason that we even exist, because Tommy was in a bad water skiing accident. Our inventor, Tommy Copper, was in a terrible water skiing accident. So what he did is he actually, from his recovery bed, went to work in order to make a sock that you could put on by yourself and take off by yourself. And this is one of the beautiful things that he did for us. One of the newest things we did was we gave you a bamboo sock inside of this. This is the first time we've ever brought you a 6-pack. This is the first time we've ever brought you bamboo socks. Bamboo, this viscose that's inside of here, is so soft. It is so good. One of the really cool things, too, is that it actually helps prevent rubbing on your feet, which, of course, when you're talking about not rubbing in the feet, you're helping to prevent blisters. This has the arch support that's built in. Excuse me. There's extra padding in the heel and in the toe as well, so these socks last twice as long as normal socks last. And of course, we have a wonderful easy on tab on top and the graduated compression.
Okay, so let me tell you about how great this value is, because that's part of my job, right? Here's what happens. If you were to get, and you go to Tommy Copper's website, and you were to get the over the calf, now listen to this. This is how cool these socks are. The over the calf on their website, to get 6 pairs, is $240. We're at $56.99. If you were to get just the ankle, and again, 6 pairs, all the same colors. If you just get the ankle, on their website, it's $150. The great thing is, if you ever wanted the over the calf, get them now because it's the exact same price as the ankle. It's really, what are you looking for? What are you most comfortable with? Maybe it's one of each, you know what I mean? But this is the place to get your socks because, again, you've got all the technology we talked about in the tank that's our today's special, and now we've got them in stock. Now remember, it's the best price we've ever done on any of our sock offerings. So it's the lowest per pair price. We've never done a set of 6. You have amazing brand new colors that are included. Everyone has some neutrals, which I love. They thought about that. The most popular is always the basics. It's 2 gray, 2 black, 2 white. I kind of love the new conch shell with all the corals. I really think the Coastal Sea is a pretty alternative. This is also a great neutral too.
Yeah.
And we do have to talk about sizing because that's obviously important. Machine wash, tumble dry. Now let's talk about that. We have small through extra large.
Small, yes.
What about guys? Let's talk about guys.
It's so easy. You just order by your shoe size. It's really the simplest thing on the planet. So if you're a women's, let's say you're a woman's 8, you'd be a medium. If you're a woman's 10.5, you're going to be a large. If you're a men's 9, you're a large. If you're a men's 13, you're an extra large. So just go right by this shoe size chart. Of course, if you're calling in, we can help you with that as well. It's very simple and straightforward. The only decision you need to make is what color. If you want the over the calf or the ankle. Personally, I think there's a room for both in your wardrobe. And if you have a wide calf, let me be very specific about the wide calf. If you order wide calf boots in the winter, order wide calf socks. If you do not order wide calf boots in the winter, do not order wide calf socks. Okay, because we do have a lot of stretch in this, so it does go up to an 18-inch calf circumference. And typically, if you need a wide, you know that. I want to just do something really quick because I want to show you. We talk a lot about the stretch recovering and how easy it is to take on and off, but sometimes it's really hard to understand until you see it in person, right? So notice I was talking and I just pulled that off. Also notice what I'm doing is I'm scrunching it up just like you would normally scrunch up a regular sock or like a pair of pantyhose or something like that. I put it on over the toe, then I go over the arch, over the heel, and then up and over the calf. I am not out of breath. I have been talking to you the entire time. I'm not struggling to put these on. There's no special, I mean, I have sold compression socks for almost 20 years. Some of them had zippers. Some of them had folding techniques or rolling techniques in order to put them on and take them off. These are a medium grade compression. These are not that sausage casing medical grade compression that's out there. They are a medium grade compression that still help to encourage your circulation, to still help you reduce the aches and pains and muscle soreness. If your legs are tired, if they're heavy, if you're feeling all of that going down to the bottom of your body and it's just sitting there and it's not getting back up to your heart where it's supposed to, these make such a big difference.
I'm so glad you guys switched to the bamboo too.
Oh,
not only is it renewable, but they're incredibly soft.
True.
We sell a ton now of bamboo sheets. Like everybody has fallen in love with bamboo because it's really soft and yet it got this incredible, it's very renewable because it's very fast growing. So I love it. And they really, it's very eco-friendly, but you'll just love how soft it is. And then it's this great combination. It's really funny. So I have the compression sock on my hand, right? Just because I wanted to put them on. And I'm like, okay, and I can literally feel how awesome that compression is, even on my hand around that foot area. It's really designed. Have you ever had a massage and they give you that really nice squeeze and you're just like, oh, like when your foot gets massaged and they give it that good, nice squeeze, you're like, oh my gosh, that feels so good. That's what it constantly feels like. Not a pinch. It's not suffering, you know, your feet aren't smothering. It's just really this beautiful, nice, supportive compression. And then obviously it loosens up a little bit as you go up the leg, which is what you want. That's what we're looking for. All right, Kevin, so I need some updates, my love. Yep, always. The basics is always number one, number one. Everybody's loving the over the calf. And this is great for everybody. If you travel a lot, it's wonderful. If they say, hey, you should be wearing compression socks, that's great. But why do we see top athletes like NFL basketball players, even high school kids, all wearing full-length over-the-calf socks?
Well, they understand how much circulation is important to function in our life, right? I mean, and that's the thing is that compression, and athletes don't just wear compression socks. I have compression leggings, a compression tank top. They wear compression sleeves all over their entire body. I mean, take a look at this. We all know this guy, Chris Maloney, right? I mean, he is one of the best actors, I guess we could say, in the world, and he actually came to us at Tommy Copper. We didn't go seek him out. He was buying, like kind of like you, Suzanne. He's been wearing and buying Tommy Copper his whole life. And he called up Saul, our owner, and he just said, I want to work together. And like, who does that? He goes, I wear your
so
products
he actually
all
reached
the time.
out to him.
He reached out to him.
That's amazing.
And said, you know, I want to work with you guys because I love your products. And the reason why is because they work. There are so many times out there when you see products and you hear stories and you're like, okay, let me try it, but then it doesn't work. This is not one of those things. You put these on and you immediately feel the difference, whether it's the ankle sock and you feel that hug and you're going to go out for that walk in the summer, or maybe you need more circulation. You're laying on the sofa for a little too long, you're getting on an airplane, you're being in a car for too long, you're sitting at a desk for too long, and you want the over the calf that goes up and over the calf and gives you even more with that graduated compression circulation. You feel the difference, and the longer you wear them, the better you feel. You start to notice the energy come back into your body. So I was going to give you a little tour. Now you're taking them on and off. I wanted to show you kind of up close and personal because we didn't get to do that right off the beginning. So in the top right here, this is padded underneath the toe area, but the toe area is not compression here because we don't want your toes to be all squished together and uncomfy. But there is padding underneath here and there's padding in the heel, which means these socks last longer before they get holes than other socks do because of that extra padding. Then there's arch support that's built in. You can even see how the pattern changes a little bit right there. See those lines? That's arch support. Most of us tend to, when we walk and stand, we roll our ankles in. It's called overpronation. So with this arch support, it helps to properly align us. See how the pattern changes here in the front of the foot? I call that our air conditioning system. It helps your foot breathe a little bit. So these are moisture wicking and breathable socks, especially when it comes to the bamboo, even more breathable than ever. Then here, we're giving you extra padding across the Achilles heel to help prevent rubbing in the back of your shoes and that type of place where we tend to get a lot of blisters and it becomes uncomfortable. That helps with that too. See this little triangle? This is where compression is the tightest, okay? So the compression here is the tightest, and notice how the weave of the pattern as you go up and towards the heart actually gradually gets a little bit looser and a little bit looser and a little bit looser. It does that on purpose. This is how we get that circulation moving in our body. So what happens with compression socks is the reason that they help is that there are temporary improvement in circulation. What is circulation? It's getting the blood flowing through everything. It's supposed to go up into your heart where it is, but so many times it gets stuck in our feet and our hands. This helps prevent that from happening, and it does it in a really comfortable manner. They even thought about the band. It's a wide band. It's not going to dig in. It stays in place without falling down, but doesn't leave those really nasty marks that so many socks do.
And remember, you get all the extra benefits. You've got the copper infusion. You've got the zinc infusion.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's completely, I mean, it's incredible. Like, again, it's one of those
anti-odor.
Anti-odor, and you've got copper surrounding your feet. It's funny, I can feel my feet, actually this foot feels like it's got more energy to it.
Yes.
Just by slipping the sock on. So I play a ton of tennis, and I'm very particular about my socks because I just don't like a lot of blends. There's a lot of microfiber, and they make my feet sweat profusely. And stink. But wearing cotton, they get really wet and sticky and gross. But I always wear cotton. I think I found the perfect solution because it's got the bamboo now, so it's not a man-made fiber, and that's included. I love this. All right, so here's your choices. You've got the conch shell that's got all the beautiful corals, and you get 2 white in there. We've got the coastal sea, which has got those pretty mint green and blues and white. Then we have your basics. Always #1, great for the guys, great for the gals. Split these up between you and your partner. Then finally over here is called Winter Fresh, which is a really cool blue. And then of course you have the grays, the lighter grays, and the whites included. Here's your size chart. Guys and girls, it does not matter. And just remember, this is our version of the Today Special for this entire year. So if you want to pick them up, we will not be doing our summer sock Today Special. It is our weekly deal drop. So definitely stock up at the price. It is actually the lowest price we've ever done on our socks from Tommy Copper, and it's brand new because of the new bamboo, which absolutely I hope you go for. Okay, I want to talk about this really quickly. Can you just mention it real fast and tell us a little bit about it?
If your hands are feeling achy and sore and tired and heavy, these fingerless gloves are amazing. So they have the compression that's in the fingerless glove, okay? And then they also notice have a wristband, so you could wear it together or you can wear them separate. They also have the little silicone grip on the inside of the glove, so it's fantastic for holding your coffee cup or holding a cell phone. That your hands just feel, even driving a car, they just feel so much better wearing this.
Okay, and then I'm going to give you a quick reminder of our Today Special. I'm actually going to model it live as well. We have actually sold well over 1,000 now just in this first half hour or so. Here's what's happening. I am wearing it, which is amazing. It's this gorgeous tank. It's the first time we've done it. It's got the support in the back that really lifts your shoulders back, brings them down, gives you incredible support. It looks just like a fashion piece, but the cool thing about it is not only do you get all that shoulder and neck and back support, it literally slims down your tummy area, your hips, your belly, all the way around in a really gentle compression. It's a beautiful quality, and we've got a phenomenal price. This is normally $79 on Toppy Copper's website. They've done a special one-day deal for us, and right now, black's the most popular, white's the most limited. So if you saw it earlier, especially if you're having trouble getting in, because I know we were super busy going into the show, just go to hsn.com and get yours bought before the day continues on, because I do predict later on today that they will be sold out. And if you want that black, you might as well get it tonight before you go to sleep. Tons of benefits on it. You can check it out on hsn.com as well. All right, so the next item we're going to talk about is the Copper Life TENS unit. And I just want to share my personal story if you don't mind. So I was really suffering some horrible back pain. I've told you this one before, but it's true. Horrible, horrible back pain. And I had TENS units in my house, but they had wires. And I couldn't figure out why I never wanted to use them. It's because I was always tangled in them. They were too cumbersome.
And you were stuck in one place.
Yeah, I was stuck in one place. And they were really cumbersome. You had to plug in and everything. And even if it was remote, it's still wires. They were everywhere. And I didn't use it. But then finally, we didn't have this on the air just to qualify, but I ended up getting a wireless unit. And it was because it was so easy to use and I used it so consistently. For me, it completely solved my back problem. I was shocked.
Oh, I love that.
But it was because I consistently used it. A lot of us use TENS, but we only use it kind of this and that. When you consistently use TENS, in my circumstance, it completely solved the problem. And I've never had the problem since then, which was amazing to me.
So I have heard this story over and over from different friends and family that I've introduced to TENS. So TENS is a little bit confusing, right? You hear this, you're like, oh, what is this? So it's transcutaneous electrical nerve stimulation. That's a super complicated way of saying it stops that message of, ouch, this is bothering me in my arm or elbow or shoulder, from getting to the brain. It literally stops it from happening while it's giving you therapeutic benefits at the same time. What's amazing too is that you can use this over and over and over again as much as you need it. And then the more you use it, you're going to start to feel better. So then you're able to pull away from using it, and you can use it less frequently or only when you have a little flare up or something like that. The really cool thing too is, as you mentioned, this is wireless, right? So we both have it on our arm right now. I can move around. I could be cleaning. I could be loading the car. I could be ironing clothes. I could be taking a nap. It doesn't matter because it's literally, you can go anywhere you want. This one battery, it charges so easily with a USB cord. Up to 300 minutes is what it holds. So it is a 45-minute charge time. That's all it takes to give you a full charge, 300 minutes. That's about 10 sessions that will last on this. Each session is 30 minutes. So the battery will automatically turn off after 30 minutes. But if you want to start it back up or you want to move it to a different portion of your body, all you do is just move it to your shoulders, and immediately then you can go right into that area as well. This is your power button. So this is on and off here in the center. This is also the button that takes you through the 6 different modes. So there's lots of different modes inside of here. And I'm actually going to show this to you because this book, most of us I know, we tend to get this book and we kind of ignore it, right? We put it away. But when you flip it, you should read it, okay? First of all, read it. But when you flip it open, I highlighted a few things that I think are really important. One of them is this section right here, because this is what tells you all the different therapies that are in here. So there's scraping, tapping, acupuncture, cupping, tai chi, and kneading, and then it also tells you the hertz and the frequency. So the faster the frequency, which I'm on acupuncture right now, you can see it's boom, boom, it's 1 every second. Boom, boom, boom. It's just immediately doing it just like that. But if I wanted to go a little slower, all I do is press the center button, and then there's a positive and negative. So I'd hit the positive. So it immediately starts at the lowest strength, and then you can increase it 20 times. Ooh, look, see if I can feel that one. I got to lower that a little bit. One for me.
It's spicy.
I dropped that one. And so there we go. So increase that there, and you can feel, see how it's going a little slower, 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 and then it's going to release it there as well.
All right, so here's what we're doing tonight. We have a special birthday price, which is exceptional, and we've got FlexPay, and I believe, as in all hour, we have free shipping and handling. Love that, because you save so much money. How many of you really are suffering from pain? I mean, it is debilitating, right?
It can be.
It really can be, and if you can even just get temporary relief, wouldn't it be worth it? Even if it's just a little bit. Well, imagine you can do that over and over and over again. For me, like I said, I had TENS units, but they were so cumbersome, lots of wires, I couldn't move, I couldn't go anywhere. When I got my wireless one, I would slap it on my lower back, I would start the program, I literally would drive down to the tennis courts and sometimes forget to take it off. It's so comfortable because it goes off automatically, right? And I'd be like, oh goodness, I take it off, I put it back on the little plastic sheet, and it literally solved my problem for me. I was never more amazed because I knew TENS, I'd gone to my chiropractor, they used it. It can cost each session $50 to $100 to have a TENS unit put on you, say at a chiropractor's office. But once you have it at home and you can use it on call, it's great. What I did find, it's consistency that makes the difference.
It does, absolutely.
Once you start using it, keep using it. And for me, you really do see not just short-term results, but those long-term results, which are so important. And because it's wireless now, you will use it more often.
I think, you know, I have so many stories about this. My mom has really bad back problems. And so she started, I gave her one of these, and I said, you need to, you know, try it out. And so she tried it out. She loves it. She's now in a bunco club, and she goes, my friend Sue's gonna call you. And I went, okay. And Sue sends me a little text message, and she goes, your mom tells me that you have something that you put on your back, and it helps a lot, and I really need it.
Oh, that's
it was so adorable. And so I sent her to the link, you know, to hsn.com, and I said, this is it, it's a TENS unit, and I explained how it works. And of course, she gets it, she uses it, and she sends me a little text, I feel so much better. And I'm like, oh, I'm so glad to hear that. And then my neighbor one day was having really bad hip problems. And with his hip, he doesn't want to take medications. He's not supposed to, because of other things, not take medications. So not to get too far into that, but he was like, listen, do you have any, you know, just pain reliever? I can't handle this anymore. I'm not seeing the doctor until tomorrow. I said, I showed up at his door and I said, take this. And here's the pain reliever. Try this first, maybe, if you want to, but, you know, whatever. 20 minutes later, he called me and said, thank you so much. I didn't take the pain reliever. You can come pick it up, but can I keep your TENS unit?
You're like, okay.
Okay, it's yours. All done. Here's what's really cool about TENS. I mentioned the hip. I mentioned the back. It's great on the neck, the shoulder, the upper back, the lower back, the arm, the leg. The only two places on your body that you are not supposed to use it is over your thyroid, okay, and over your heart. And if you have a pacemaker, this is not for you. But outside of those situations, it is safe to use anywhere your body is uncomfortable. For me, I have a lot of left knee pain. For some reason, I was in a car accident in my 20s, which was a long time ago, and this knee hit the dashboard. And every now and then it flares up, and there's just nothing. I've been to the doctor, I've been to therapy, I've done so many things for it. Do you know what helps me? When it flares up, I take this, I put it above my knee, I do one session there, I put it below my knee, I put one session there, and then I start to feel that relief and start to feel better.
That's great. All right, so let's talk about the pads too. You get 2 pads with our unit. Remember, it's totally rechargeable. What do we do with the pads? What's the best care technique?
So this is one of the questions I get a lot, so I want everybody to really pay attention, okay? If you're doodling on your phone right now, just look up for just 3 seconds. This is what the pad comes on. So I'm going to show it to you right here. See, you get 2 of these pads. Each of these pads should be good for up to 50 uses each time. Here's the reason why and how to keep them good for 50 uses. Keep this little plastic, and when you're storing it, reattach it to this plastic. Don't fold them in together. You fold them in together, all of that stickiness is going to stick together, and you're going to have a heck of a time trying to unfold that. Keep this plastic to keep it clean. The other thing that you're supposed to do is use it on clean, dry skin. So if you're coming in from doing the yard work and you're a little grimy and there's dirt on you and there's soil or sweat or salt, clean your arm. Just take a little washcloth, clean it up. If you use oils or lotions on your body and you have those still on there, take a little washcloth and clean off the area. If it's between your shoulders, your arm, your knee, wherever it is, just clean that area off to keep it from getting grimy and to allow this to remain as good as long as possible. Another way to freshen it up is just to take a little washcloth, wet it, no soap, just put some water on that, run it over the top of this, leave it a little bit moisturized, reattach it to this little plastic that we have here, this little pad right there, reattach it to that, and it helps invigorate it too and give it more life.
So make sure and do that too. And that'll make sure you get extend the life of these as long as you can. It's really 100 treatments.
It is.
And if you think about going to a chiropractor and getting a 10 treatment at $50 a pop, times 100, that's a ton of money. And here's the other thing I love about HSN. We have a 30-day try-it period. Get it at home. If it doesn't give you relief, both temporary and long-term, then you can send it back, but you have 4 weeks to really test it. So if you've tried TENS before and it's maybe not been successful, most likely it's because you weren't consistent enough. I found for me, I would try it and go, oh, I'm not really getting anything. When I got the wireless one, that was what changed everything. I was able to be really consistent because I wasn't trapped near a plug. I wasn't stuck sitting. I could do all my chores around the house. The treatment would be over. I'd peel it off, stick it on the plastic, and do my treatment the next day. It was the fact I used it continuously that it truly resolved my problem. I'm very much a skeptic. You know, I really do. I'm always questioning everything, and we should, right? I think that's fair enough. We give you 30 days to make sure it's working for you. And if it's not, you send it back, we refund your money. What you definitely want to take advantage of, though, is our birthday pricing tonight. So that's great. And we have flex pay and we have free shipping on all Copper Life today, which is great. We've continued that free shipping through the Copper Life products that we have today on the air. So my goodness, why not take advantage of it? Because again, there's no putting anything inside your body, no appointment to see somebody.
Correct.
You have 30 days to test it out. Do you have sore, achy muscles? There's 20 intensity levels on this. It's completely rechargeable and you're not tethered. So if you've tried TENS before and it was frustrating and you felt like it was just too cumbersome, right? This simplifies it, but it still gives you the effectiveness.
It really does. And I love too that you can put it almost anywhere on your body. So you can get right between those shoulder blades and help to melt away that tension that's being held up there and that goes up into your neck and that area. Maybe you have one shoulder blade that bothers you more than another. You can lower it and move it to the left side, move it to the right side. If you have tennis elbow and you want to be able to work on that area, you know, so many of us complain about our knees like I do. Put it on the knee, on the thigh, on the lower back, on your hips, on your legs. It can go almost anywhere. And the reason I have to say almost is because avoid the thigh, your thyroid, your thigh is fine. Avoid the thyroid and avoid your heart there is also. But again, it's so simple to use. So one charge will last you up to 10 30-minute sessions. The center button right here is that power on and off button. You just hold it down, and I just turned it off just by holding it down. So to turn it back on, I hold it down just like that. You can see it starts to flash, and then you're going to start to just push it to go in between the different therapeutic sessions. So it's acupuncture, tai chi, kneading, and cupping. Then this is the negative and this is the positive buttons. So there's less strength and more strength. It always goes to the least strength, and then it allows you to adjust up as much as you can tolerate it. So I'm going to just keep going up a little bit, and you can see how even, like, notice how I'm not doing this with my hand. This is grabbing my muscles, and you can see how it's just twitching away right there. It doesn't hurt at all, and it starts to twitch, and it's grabbing it, and then in just a minute, this is actually going to release all of those muscles and let it go. So we'll keep the camera there because I want you to be able to see when I can actually feel it going a little bit faster, a little bit faster, a little bit faster, and it's going to release here. And this is the therapy. This is helping prevent that message of pain from getting from here in my arm. See, there, it just released, and now it starts again just like that. And if you want to go a little bit less, you can lower it and go a little bit less. You truly can adjust the therapy session to what it is that you need. And in all honesty, some parts of your body can handle more strength than others. For instance, I can go really strong on my knee, and I can go relatively strong on my lower back. My arm cannot handle as much, so I have to go lighter on my arm. For you, maybe your arms can handle way more, and it's your knee or your lower back that can't handle as much. But you will figure that out as you use it, and you start to feel better when you start to.
And there's actually 6 modes.
There's 6 different modes, yeah. So it's cupping, it's tai chi, it's kneading, it's acupuncture. I just lost, what did I miss? tapping and scraping. That's what I meant. Sorry,
go.
tapping and scraping. I was like,
And you'll find what level you want to be at and what mode makes you feel best.
Well, and also there's different modes for different parts of your body that make you feel better too.
Yeah, great.
You
yes.
know,
and again, do not throw the little book away.
This book is in the inside.
What's its weight in gold?
Inside the box, what you're getting is the circle. It has these great little snaps. So I'm going to take it off because I want you to actually see how easily it just unsnaps just like this. And so that's how you can put the new pads on it. And it's so easy and simple to do. And then you just take it off just like this. And when you remove it, like I said, you keep that plastic pad just like that. If you want to refresh it, put a little bit of water on there. You do not have to remove. I usually just keep the battery attached to the pad all the time.
Yes, you might as well. Yeah, until you have to switch to the second pad you get to with our set. All right, Laura Baker, thank you. We will see you throughout the day.
Yes.
Good to have you with us.
It's great
Coming
to be
up
here.
next, everybody, stay with me because we have our coin collector celebration going on. And it's a very, very big deal of what's happening in the coin world. Probably of all the years I've done it, which are 20, we have more exciting things happening right now than ever. Find out what they are next.
Hey there. Let's chat about getting some of the best deals on the things you love. Because when you're an HSN card VIP, the perks are all yours. And who doesn't love extra perks? Like 12 to 18-month VIP financing on select items, plus extra flex on items that you love all day, every day. And HSN card VIPs enjoy extra perks. Oh, if you apply today and if approved, you could get $15 off your order. So, are you ready to jump in? Give them a ring or visit hsn.com.
I cannot run out of these products. So I'll let you in on a little secret. I have them on auto ship. It's the best way to stock up on all the items I love from HSN. Regular deliveries come on my schedule. And the price I paid is locked in. Auto ship. Get more of what you love when you need it.
Get deals on tap with the HSN app. Opt into push notifications to get shipping updates, app-only deals, and special offers sent straight to your phone. Get alerts when your favorite items have dropped in price or come back in stock. Take your shows on the go. Stream HSN wherever you are, 24 hours a day. Download now and take $10 off